Greetings and welcome to Cooking Up Aptatious Advice with Dr. June and her AFF, Madam Barbara.
Hello.
It's gonna be alright. Hold on. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright.
Yes, we're quarantine buddies. We still do not have a chef or an audience, but we have some fantastic food donations.
Yes.
Today, we want to thank Nothing But Cake in Wesley Chapel, Florida. Doesn't that look fantastic?
Yes,
I believe it's lemon raspberry. Yes, she's probably going to eat the whole cake. But so although we are not cooking up a dish, we do have 2 cooking tips for you today. Not one,
But two.
The first one is, your food is too spicy. How do you reduce that heat? Well, you can add more food to it, like potatoes or rice, depending on what it is. However, I had fried rice that was too spicy. I added a little bit of milk and stirred it up, and it just shrank some of that heat away and made it perfect. That's tip 1.
Tip 1.
Okay. Tip 2. What's tip 2?
2.
If you want to add nuts or raisins, I don't. But if you want to add nuts, I like those, in your baked goods, stir them up in some self-rising flour, and then they won't sink to the bottom of the cake.
Okay.
That's our tips for the day.
Tips for the day.
Ding, 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 ding. Okay, now we're going to dish out advice.
Okay, I'm ready.
Today we're going to talk about a relationship.
Oh,
I know. So this young man said to me that he introduced his girlfriend. Well, he thought it was his girlfriend.
oh,
And then,
that's tricky.
yes, later on she was like,
Not really.
not really.
You're in the friend zone? You're actually in the friend zone?
They must have been beyond for him to start calling her that. I don't know. But he said that they, were dating together, all the time, everything was, and he took her to a party or something with his friends. And then after the party, she was like, I never said that I was your girlfriend.
Right.
So he's like, I don't know. I mean, I guess he's spent money, invested time,
Well,
his heart. So he's like, should he wait? I don't know.
I'm going to play devil's advocate on this one.
Do you want some cake?
I absolutely want some cake.
This is lemon raspberry.
Lemon raspberry, lemon blueberry, lemon watermelon. I want it all.
Oh my gosh.
I'm
Okay,
gonna play
devil.
devil's advocate. Simply because, well, from hearing this, I can actually figure out that this young man was probably raised by parents who are a little older.
Mm-hmm.
Because
I have no idea, but okay.
that is how we would portray a relationship. If we're spending time with one particular person,
Spending money.
unlimited amounts, spending money on them, then that person, without saying, is our significant other.
Okay.
Now, this new age dating is different because you could really hang out with someone
Yeah. Could you
for
take
months.
Could you take it past first base?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
they do things differently.
Okay.
Past that, and if we haven't had the actual conversation to say or determine what this relationship is it a friendship? Is it a romantic relationship? Then basically we are still friends.
Okay.
Now, that is not what I would think,
Yes.
but the younger age group, that's their thing. They could hang out for months.
and not
Go
be in a
past first
relationship.
base, go past second base,
Wow.
go past third.
Oh my God, hit a home run.
Home run. However,
and say that
we
word
did not
out.
have a conversation about it,
Wow.
and so we are just friends. Now, I will venture out to say
Venture.
that this is mostly males who feel like they could
This is
maybe
But this is a
continue.
reverse.
I
I'm
know,
gonna tell
that's
you
why I
something
said
that I
he
think-
must be raised by
Well, you know what I think?
what? He's a romantic.
That,
Okay.
but I also think he's probably financially comfortable, and so she wants to.
Hey, yeah, that's the other
You know,
side
I
of
think
it.
that's what I think.
That is the other side.
So I don't know. So what does this young man do? Does he say, okay, well, apparently she doesn't want to put the title there.
Mm-hmm.
So should he still be with her, or should he like find somebody else? I think he should find somebody else
Mm-hmm.
because I don't like, even if it's not the financial,
Right.
the fact that she's playing with his heart.
Using him for something.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And
I
he
agree.
wants a relationship, and he thinks that they're in a relationship. So I think that that's no good.
It is not. And so, in my opinion, I think he should probably just say, okay, if we're friends, then we're just going to be friends and cut it off there. And then maybe find somebody who wants to be in a committed relationship. But this is a valuable lesson for him.
Yeah. Yeah.
The next person you meet, be very upfront and clear about
Wait, I
your,
didn't
about
ask that question because that's what I was going to say.
sorry.
Wait. So what should he do next time?
the next time he meets someone, he should be very clear about what he's looking for. Don't just sit back and wait for the person to assume, just as he did, that this is where both of you are, because
Yeah.
you could possibly not be there.
Right.
You have to actually communicate that and say,
Yeah.
I'm looking for,
A relationship.
and I'm going to tell you because I'm newly married. So my husband and I knew each other. We were friends. However,
Lovely man, her husband.
he is lovely.
Yeah.
However-
God loves him.
However, we had to be very clear because we were friends for so long before we reconnected and decided to date as to what this is. Because I'm thinking, do we ruin our friendship for this
Yes.
if it doesn't work? And so we had to be very clear about what the other person wanted. What is
Yeah.
it that you're looking for? This is what I'm looking for. And if not, then let's just stay where we were. And so that's just something you have to think about.
I have to say this. I do know someone who has been seeing a young man. Well, I'm not going to say they're, probably our age, maybe a little older.
Okay.
And a little younger, I'm sorry. And so she was like, I don't know where we are. So I said to her, ask him. Is that wrong? No. Just say, where are we? Is this a true relationship? Are we just hanging out? Just ask.
Some
And I
people
think
are scared.
that some people are scared.
Because
And
they
you
don't want to know the answer.
They don't wanna know the
if they're being
truth.
rejected. They don't want to know the
And
answer.
what do they think is going to happen? That all of a sudden the person is going to see the light and change and decide that they want them even if they don't? No. I say go ahead and find out. And that's also, I think, a problem with relationships in general.
It is.
Communication.
Oh.
Lack of.
Oh my gosh, yes.
So have a conversation
Yes.
with whoever you're with. Have a conversation if you know you're in a relationship. Have a conversation with that person.
Definitely, if you know you're in a relationship.
Jeez, come on, people. So I feel really sad for him.
It is sad, but he's going to
But-
have to find somebody else who wants the same
Yeah.
thing that he wants.
Yes.
And unfortunately, it is not the person that he's been spending time with and
I'm sorry,
spending his
young
money
man.
on.
If you have money, if you don't have money, I'm sorry because she's made you spend whatever
She's
it
not.
is.
She's not.
And, your heart was in it. I feel very, very sad for you. But I think that this is, as Madam Barbara said, a very good lesson. So now you will know what to do moving forward.
Yes.
And you can have an aptatious relationship. Now, I'm going to move forward.
Okay.
Because I know some people that they kind of knew I actually met a couple, and she like this was the same thing. What is it with the guys? It's like a switcheroo, because he said, "Oh yeah, she's my girlfriend," and she said right in front of him to me, "Well, no, I'm not." She's like, we're friends.
Uh-oh.
I know. I know. My thing is this. You see my shirt?
Yes, I do.
Appreciate yourself.
Absolutely.
Okay, so APT, we're gonna ask you again. APT stands for
Accentuate positive thinking.
accentuate positive thinking. And when you're positive, not only just in general thinking, you're positive about yourself, you can appreciate yourself. Okay, and then you won't get caught up in these relationships where the other person doesn't appreciate you.
Exactly. I think it's a lot of fear, though.
Is it? A
And
fear of
that's
what?
why being rejected. If I don't ask the question, I don't know the answer, and I'm okay not knowing, because then it'll stay. Our situation will stay exactly as it is, and it's comfortable for me right now. It's comfortable.
Wow.
The unknown is comfortable, because
what
then
about-
you don't really know how they feel.
But what about this? What about when you know how they feel?
Yes.
Another example.
Yes.
Lady said that she wanted a relationship, she wants to get married, she wants to have children. He told her point blank, that's not what I want. I want to be with you, okay? I care for you. We can have a good relationship, but I don't want that. So, I mean, but yet, so she's like, okay. And it's like, she thinks he's going to change his mind or something. I don't
She
know.
does.
Okay.
She does.
Okay. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
It does not, but I believe it.
Right. So then should she move on? And she was like, I don't know what to do. He's really a good guy.
But you don't want the same things.
Why are you wasting
You're
your
never
time?
going to want the same things. That's going to be a recipe for disaster, and she's going to end up resenting him later.
And you know what? I can even see if she already had a child, but she has no children. She wants children. She wants to get married. He's like, listen, that's not what I want. And I don't get it. Why should you sacrifice yourself? So I have a problem with that.
Fear.
Is it fear that you won't find somebody else?
Yes.
Oh, you're so smart. Thank you.
Yes.
Well, I think you can find somebody else.
You absolutely can. Will it? It might not be overnight. Will
Right.
it take forever?
Yeah.
Quite possibly.
Well, hey, you never know.
However, I think you owe it to yourself. I think you are worth it to find the person that will love and appreciate you for you.
Exactly. Be an actor.
An
I know
actor.
Barbara's an actor.
I'm an actor.
We're actors.
You have to work at it, but I am an
Yeah.
actor.
It's well, we won't get into that today.
Not today.
But we will say thank you for joining us
Thank
on
you.
Cooking Up at Aptatious Advice.
Aptatious advice.
Advice with Dr. June. And we hope you will join us again next week. I don't know what we're going to talk about next week. You know what? Maybe I'll let you pull out the letter this time.
Okay.
And you choose.
Sounds like a winner.
Fantastical.
Fantastic.
So make sure that you subscribe and put your comments in the bottom. Let us know, your opinion. Give us some tips. Maybe you can help these people out. I don't
Right.
know.
We
They
don't-
need some help,
We
obviously.
don't have all the answers.
No, we don't. But we will see you next time. Thank you. Make it aptations.
Bye.
Hold on, it's gonna be alright. Hold on, it's gonna be alright. Hold on, it's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright.